Well, hello everyone. Good evening. Deontay Pete here, alongside with me, Mr. Mike Schubert here at Crawfordsville High School for the championship game of the Sugar Creek Classic, featuring the Crawfordsville Athenians and the Western Boone Stars. Mr. Schubert, have you seen anything about the Stars? Have you had a chance to watch them this season at all and see what kind of basketball they play and how
Just
they play?
last night. Just last night, and they looked pretty good. They pulled away from South in the second half, won by 18 maybe. They've got a couple of really good shooters. Number 2, Lucas Morton, had about 22 last night, and number 21, Spencer Wright, I think he had 18. So they've got some guys that can score.
Yep. Looks like half these guys were on the football team. I kind of recognize some of the names here. It's going to be. It's definitely going to be a good matchup here. It looks like Western Boone, they have some new jerseys this year. They went with the Adidas, with the Stars, and looks like they got a blue base color with a little bit of red and white in there. Crawfordsville has been playing well. Crawfordsville's been playing well so far up to this point. Now, who's to say they can win it out here? Which I think. There's that possibility that they might actually win this championship game.
Good chance, yeah.
So we're here, and we're waiting for the PA announcer, Bob Cox, as he's doing his introductions. That way we can get the full starters for both sides here in this championship game, Sugar Creek Classic.
Mr. Aaron Selby, Mr. John Settles, and Mr. Randy Fry. And now at this time, fans, we ask that you would please
we're going to do a
please remove your
national anthem. We'll step aside here and
United States of America.
be right back in just a second.
Of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, the Star Spangled Banner.
Didn't think they were going to do a national anthem. We thought they did it the first game. Looks like we got an updated score from the wild card game featuring the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. The Colts will walk away out of NRG Stadium with a 21-7 win over the Houston Texans. They will advance to the divisional round as they will take on the number 1 seed, the Kansas City Chiefs. So back to the action here. Looks like we're getting some starters here.
Starting at forward,
4.
Number 3, Cortez Stoudemire. And starting at forward at junior, number 22, Connor Cole.
Okay, looks like we have Lucas Morton, Cortez Stoudemire, Patrick Snellenberger, Peyton Young, and Spencer Wright starting for the Stars.
Get the starting lineup here for the Athenians.
6-foot junior, number 11, Paxton Williamson. Starting at guard is 6-foot junior, number 12.
Number 11, Karsten Williamson.
Williamson's going to get the start. He played last night in the quarterfinals game.
Starting at
Will Kellerman. Looks like it's going to be the same starting five that Coach Pierce had last night when they defeated North Montgomery. So definitely should be another great matchup for these Athenians. And keep in mind, the Athenians played earlier today against Speedway. They played earlier today at 12:30. So they're it looks like they have some momentum. Looks like they hopefully they're not sluggish. Hopefully the Athenians can come out playing some really good basketball. But we'll just have to see how it happens. So let's see how it goes. And we have the tip off with Patrick Schallenberger and Jesse Johnson, and it's 22 Lucas Morton going up for. Excuse me, that's not Lucas Morton. That's going to be Connor Hull gets fouled. Shooting foul. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah. It is John.
At the line, Connor Hull for the Stars.
So Coach Pierce has Karsten Williamson, Will Kellerman, Jesse Johnson Hall, Cameron Saunders, and Trey Scorza. It's going to be starting 5 for the Crawfordsville Athenians. Looks like the Stars have Cortez Stoudemire, Peyton Young, Connor Hull, Patrick Schallenberger, and Lucas Morton. And Connor Hull not able to hit both free throws. Here's Jesse Johnson Hall. Passes it over to Williamson. Williamson's getting the offense set up here. See if they can beat the press here that the Stars are holding here against the Athenians. Here's Trey Scorza over to Williamson. Williamson gets knocked out of bounds by Peyton Young, and it's going to be Athenian basketball. Williamson inbound pass to Scorza. Scorza back to Williamson. And a slip. A little slip out of the hands of ball went in and out of the hands of Williamson. And it was a missed three-point attempt from Peyton Young. Here's Lucas Morton. Cortez Stoudemire with the ball. Over to Connor Hull. Connor Hull. And it's in and out of the hands of Patrick Schallenberger, but he's going to maintain possession. He crosses the half-court line. Over to Connor Hull. Over to Peyton Young. And Connor Hull thought about it. Over to Cortez Stoudemire. Connor Hull for 3. And his three-point basket is off the mark. Here's Scorza. Over to Kellerman. Back to Scorza. Over to Saunders. And it looks like I can tell that the Stars are playing a 3-2 zone here. Or could I be correct? A 2-3 here. It looks like they're playing a 2-3.
Yeah, and they stick that man out high, yeah.
And a lot of passing here for the Athenians. They're not able to get anything set up because in turnovers. Here's Connor Hull going up for a layup, and Connor Hull's basket is off the mark, out of bounds. It's going to be Crawfordsville basketball. You got it for the Athenians. You got to be able to, and that's the Stars are going to come out with that 2-3. They're going to come out playing the 2-3. I mean, they're going to have the pressure on both sides. I mean,
right,
you're going to have once you get to a guard, there's going to be pressure there. There's just going to be pressure all over. Crawfordsville just has to do their job and find a way to fight the press. And there's a ball pass to Jesse Johnson. Here's Trey Scorza for 3, and we have 3 seconds, and it's going to be Western Boone basketball.
Be nice to get Trey off tonight. He
was
came in averaging 9 points a game last night, and he was shut out. So he just didn't take a lot of shots for one thing, but maybe that was North's plan.
He's got to be confident in his shot.
Yes,
and he's a good ball player. He's a he has a high demeanor and has a high motor for basketball. Here's Peyton Young driving inside over to Schallenberger. Schallenberger for 3, and his three-point basket is good. Western Boone leads 3-0. Big man can shoot.
Yeah.
Here's Kellerman. Over to Williamson. Williamson over to Johnson
That'll
Hall.
work.
Johnson Hall's basket's good. Now, Johnson Hall had 15 points last night in the game against North. And let's hope he can do the same if he can add more points. But let's hope he can be on the same game. Here's 3-point attempt off the mark from Peyton Young.
Yeah, Jesse was just a rebound short of a double-double last night.
Here's Williamson for three, and his 3-point basket is good. Will Kellerman.
That's what you got to do. Move the ball quick, get the open shot.
Here's Young. Getting the offense set up here as Western Boone's trying to get something working. Athenians are playing really good defense here. Cortez Stoudemire at the top of the key with Will Kellerman, Karsten Williamson on him. Here's Schallenberger. Connor Hull. Young goes up into the lane, and his basket is good. Tie ball game here. And here's Will Kellerman for three, and his 3-point basket is good. That's his second 3-point attempt.
Back to back.
The Athenians lead 8-5 with 3 minutes, 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Lucas Morton. Thought about it. Tries to make a move. 3-point basket's up, and it's going to be off the backboard. It's going to be picked up by Karsten Williamson. Here's Williamson. Kellerman for three. His 3-point basket is good. He is 3 for 3. And then we got a timeout here. Western Boone, looks like Coach Bronson Licklider is going to call timeout here. This will be 30-second timeout. And Schubert, I can't tell you. I mean, those Athenians will come out shooting threes. I mean,
good ball movement.
Not that it's bad. Good ball movement. They're communicating. If they can limit the turnovers,
yes.
I think that's going to tell the tale of this game.
Yeah.
It's going to come down to whether if the Athenians can limit turnovers and force turnovers.
Yes.
You force turnovers, get fast break points. I mean, that's big. So.
And right now we have a hot Will Kellerman. He's not afraid to shoot. Never has been. And they just keep moving the ball quickly like they're doing. They're picking up the pace on moving the ball, which is good. We get something from Tony.
Yeah, calling a game is easier than watching 3 grandkids. I think
you love it though, Tony.
Yeah. Tony. Here are the Athenians. Here's Peyton Young. Thought about it. He's at the top of the key with scores on him. Peyton Young drives into the lane, and his layup is no good. And here's Williamson. Here's Jesse Johnson Hall over the Kellerman. It gets stolen away by Cortez Stoudemire. Here's Western Boone. Cortez Stoudemire goes inside, drives in, and gets fouled. Oh, yep. Count the basket and the foul.
Personal foul on Crawfordsville's number 24, Cam Saunders, his first foul, team second, going to the line for the Stars.
Cortez Stoudemire going to the line for a chance for the and one. His free throw's no good. It's going to be picked up by number 33, Spencer Wright. Andrew McAtee. Jump ball, possession arrow favor the Athenians. The Athenians will have the ball.
Yeah, I was looking for him. And I think Spencer, he's on the bench.
Doesn't look like he might not be starting.
He didn't start. He may not.
Here's Kellerman for another three, and it's going to be off the front iron, out of bounds. It's going to be Athenian basketball. Well, Kellerman could start off the game 4 for 4.
Yeah.
From 3-point land. Just last basket wasn't successful. See what they can do here.
That high.
Here's Lucas Morton. Guarded by Kellerman. Lucas Morton's basket's up, and it's good. Tough shot there by Lucas Morton, but he was able to get inside the hoop. Crawfordsville leads 11-9 with a minute and 40 left here in the first quarter. Here's Williamson, thought about it. Over to Scorza, and looks like the ball was slipped out of his hand. Looked like he tried to pass it to
looking at Jesse, wasn't he?
The open Jesse. Here's Cortez Stoudemire. Over to Peyton Young. Oh, miscommunication there. Here's Kellerman on a fast break. His layup is good. The Athenians lead increase 13-9. Miscommunication there from the Western Boone Stars as the Athenians were able to get a fast break layup. We got a foul in the play. Connor Hull going up for a layup, pump faked, and was fouled going up. He's going to go line and shoot too.
Personal foul on Crawfordsville's number 11, Karsten Williamson.
Fouls on number 11, Karsten Williamson. That's his third team foul.
For the Stars, Connor Hull with 2 shots.
First free throw is up, and it's off the front iron. And I've noticed over, I guess, since I've been a PA announcer, I've noticed, I don't know if this is just a, and you can never tell, but Western Boone, personally, they've been a team that's been struggling to hit free throws.
Yes,
they've been a team that they have shooters all around. I mean, Schallenberger can shoot. I mean, this whole entire front five can shoot in the backcourt. And here's Lucas Morton. His basket is off the mark.
A lot of contact there.
40 seconds left here in the first. And here's Williamson over the Scorza. Scorza back to Williamson. Over the Saunders, over to Jesse Johnson Hall, and his basket's good. The Athenians lead 15-9 with 20 seconds left here in the first. Here's Peyton Young trying to get a pass off, the Athenians are playing really good defense. Here's Trey Scorza, goes up for a layup, and his basket's good. Trey Scorza's layup is good as the Athenians lead 17-9. It's going to be in the first quarter. The Athenians lead 17-9 over the Western Boone Stars. Schubert, what did you see out of that first quarter that, the Athenians were, obviously shooting was big for the Athenians. Will Kellerman, the fast break layup, and then he shot 3 for 3 from the arc just to start off. How do you think that momentum carries on the rest of the game with the Athenians?
I think it's huge. We come out and in the very, very beginning, we weren't moving the ball real well. They were in that 2-3, and they had changing it into a 1-3-1, and we just wasn't moving the ball really well. We started moving it. We got the open shots. Got confidence now. They're going to they're putting the press on a little bit stronger now. So we're just picking up all parts of our game.
It's going to be a key factor. Like I said, the one thing that the Athenians struggle with is turnovers. Now, as I mentioned earlier, they can't, they can't give up turnovers. They have to force turnovers. They can't, and that's, like I said, that's going to be the main factor. That's going to be the biggest factor in this game. Whether if the Athenians can, limit turnovers and force them, because this, like we said, this Western Boone team they can shoot. But it's a matter of, looks like we have Spencer Wrights checking into the game. So he's in there.
Yeah, and we did have 4 turnovers that first quarter.
So you got to limit the turnovers for the Athenians if they want to win this championship game here. Oh, pass is intercepted by Williamson. 17-9 here, starting the second frame. Scorza over to Kellerman. Back to Williamson. Over to Johnson Hall. Scorza.
See, they're moving quick. Everybody's going to their up.
Yes.
That's what you need real quick. That's pat and cut.
That's going to be vital for the Athenians. They're communicating. Now they need to set something up here. They got to get a basket. Work for a basket. Work for a basket. Here's Johnson Hall. Loses the ball. Maintains it, though. Fiends are good ball movement, like we mentioned. They just need, like I said, they just need to set something up. Western Boone's playing really good defense here, and it's making it tough for the Athenians. Here's Williamson shots off the back iron. The Athenians held that ball for exactly 1 minute there. Good ball movement. And that's what the Athenians are good at. They're good time of possession.
Exactly.
Time of possession.
Yes.
They can hold the ball, stall it as long as they want. You know, even if you take a shot and miss it, I mean, you gave an attempt to, get something accomplished.
That's right.
And Williamson fumbles the ball over to Kellerman. Kellerman thought about it. Here's Johnson Hall, and passes intercepted, batted down, and it's going to be Cortez Stoudemire. Guarded by Kellerman. Over to Lucas Morton.
Yeah,
we have a traveling call on Andrew McAtee. It's going to be Athenian basketball with a 17-9 lead, but 6 minutes left here in the second quarter. Here's Williamson. Over to Scorza. And another good ball movement possession here for the Athenians.
They're in the 1-3-1 now.
Yeah. Scorza thought about it. Timeout the Athenians. Looks like a lot of, good passing. Passing is vital.
Yes. Right then we got a little sloppy. Almost had two turnovers, but our hustle, kept us from getting those two turnovers.
Hustle plays is what's going to win you games.
Yeah.
And Athenians definitely need to take advantage of time of possession. They have a 17-9 lead. And, that last possession, not this last possession, but the last possession before that, they held the ball for a minute. So if they can manage time of possession, holding the ball, and like I said, if they pass the ball around for 2 minutes, minute and a half, and miss a shot, you got it for the Athenians. You got to do whatever it takes to get a basket.
Yeah. And then continue to play good defense, which they are doing right now.
In high school, there's no shot clock, so you can hold the ball as long as you want. But eventually, the goal is to score a basket.
Exactly.
So, let's sit around and hold the ball forever. And then an inbound pass from Williamson to Scorza. Here's Williamson over to Saunders. Saunders back to Williamson. Over to Scorza. Fumble pass here. Here's Spencer Wright. His layup is going to be good. And we got Athenians need to limit turnovers, not limit the turnovers. And it's tough when you have this Western Boone squad who's playing, like we said, they play a 1-2-1, 1-3-1, sorry.
Yeah.
1-3-1 here, 1-3-1 zone, and they're not playing a whole lot of man-to-man.
No. Here's a shot.
Here's Scorza for three, and it's off the mark. Here's Kelman. His layup is good.
Play.
Second chance effort has been on the Athenian side here. They've been able to get second chance points.
Yeah.
And Young's basket is off. Here's the Athenians. Here's Trey Scorza. And we have a traveling call against Cameron Saunders. Like Connor Hull's going to check back in the game for the Stars. Athenians with a 19-11 lead. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the first half. Cortez Stoudemire over to Luke Morton. Over to Stoudemire. Over to McAtee. There's Spencer Wright. And it's batted away by Johnson Hall. And it's going to be picked up by Williamson. Here's Williamson over the Saunders, and his basket is good. The Athenians with a 11-point advantage here over the Stars. Stoudemire over the right. And Luke Morton for three. And it's off the back iron, picked up by McAtee. Jump ball. It's going to be possession arrow favorite the Athenians. The Athenians are playing really good defense here in this last stretch here. It's shown. And they've been able to limit the 3-point shots from Western Boone, and obviously one of the bigger 3-point shooters that Western Boone has is Lucas Morton. Lucas Morton can really jack one up from beyond the arc, and it's Johnson Hall over the Scorza. Scorza goes up for a layup, and it's in and out. Karsten Williamson for three, and his triple is off. Spencer Wright. Cortez Stoudemire for three, and his 3-point basket is good. Stoudemire 3-point basket is good. Scorza thought about it.
Good dish down to Jesse. A lot of contact there, but
it looked like
they didn't see it down the way I just saw it.
And it's going to be picked up by Kellerman, and he's going to get it out to Williamson. Yeah, like you mentioned, they look like there's a lot of contact there. Definitely not going. Here's a 3-point basket from Scorza, and his triple is good. Scorza with the trifecta.
That's what we want to see. Try to get back in the game. He can be dangerous.
Here's Stoudemire. Hole over to Lucas Morton. Gets picked off.
Good hustle by Trey.
Trey Scorza.
Yes.
Yeah, good hustle there. Good effort. And looks like Patrick Schallenberger is going to check back into the game for the Stars.
And Anthony Gonzalez makes his first tonight for the Athenians.
The ones Anthony Gonzalez. I've watched him play throughout high school. He is a very, very aggressive defender.
He is. Yes.
He knows how to play the game. You know, he's a good shooter.
Yep.
He's smart, and as I said, he's very defensively. He's Stoudemire's three, and it's good.
It's his second one now. He's heating up. 45 seconds left.
Here's Scorza. Over to Kellerman. Back to Williamson.
That's not a good place to be.
And he's fouled. Kellerman gets fouled.
Personal foul on Western
Stoudemire.
Cortez Stoudemire, his first foul. Team's third.
And the assistant coach just got the word stop from the official. He didn't like something he said.
Yeah, I've noticed that a little bit with Coach Licklider a couple times last year. Here's a 3-point basket from Williamson, it's off the mark. Stoudemire for 3.
Oh.
Basket's good.
3-point basket.
And basket's off the mark here from Williamson at the end of the first half. Athenians with a 24-20 lead. Schubert, what did you see in that first half? That that was kind of
a tale of two quarters
for both sides.
Yeah.
What you saw. A couple things that were good from the Star side of things. A few things that were good from the Athenian side.
The Athenians, they continue to move the ball well. They're just not getting real good looks in the second quarter. There, we just scored 7 points. But defense until Stoudemire got hot with those last threes. We were really playing good. He got open looks and he nailed them. So it's just going to be, like you said earlier, it's just going to be a continued thing of who makes the least amount of turnovers late in the game. Continuing the good defense. Both teams actually playing good defense.
Right. Very good defense on both sides of the ball, and I think the Athenians, that last stretch there, Cortez Stoudemire had 3 3-pointers.
Yes.
And that was a big factor for the Stars, because Cortez Stoudemire is a 3-point threat as well. So he's another one of those players that the Stars have that can definitely shoot well from beyond the arc.
It's scoring run down here for the Western Boone Stars. Spencer Wright had 2, and Peyton Young had 2, and Lucas Morton had 2. Those guys are all capable of scoring, so we're going to have to watch out for them later on. Patrick Snellenberger had a 3, but Cortez Stoudemire stepped up and had 11. 9 of them in the second quarter.
So it's
not much score more. We had 4 score. Cam.
Definitely
Let's see. Yeah. We had Trey with 5 points. Will Kellerman with 13 points. Jesse Johnson Hall with 4 points, and Cam Saunders with 2 points.
Definitely a tightly contested battle here.
Sarah Brown and Madison Martin.
And it's definitely going to come down to can the Athenians defend the 3-point shot, and that's something they've been able to do. Of course you got to count for the 3 threes that Stoudemire had, plus you have to account for the 3-pointer that Schallenberger hit at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
But ultimately, if the Athenians' defense is there, I think they need to be able to play the press better, or press more. And that's if the press is there for the Athenians, then then there should be no reason why they should be able to stay in this ball game and win.
Now, turnovers, what you were talking about, turnovers, that's, I've got us for 6 and them for 3, so we need to cut down, try to create things off their turnovers.
And be able to limit those turnovers. And, defense wins games.
Yep.
And also you got to be able to score from the offensive side, but you play really good defense, and that's gonna be a huge factor. So halftime here at Crawfordsville High School, the Athenian gym.
Yeah, some lady out of the Athenian pep block just won some money. She hit a 3-pointer.
Yeah.
They're waiting on another one.
I saw the tail end of that. I just heard the crowd go crazy about it. So I knew something sporadic had happened. So. So for those of you out there tuning in on Facebook Live, Deontay Beat here alongside with me, Mr. Mike Schubert. Sugar Creek Classic Championship game, and Crawfordsville and Western Boone last night. Crawfordsville defeating North Montgomery and Western Boone defeating Southmont. And we look at the Athenians, and we looked at their schedule earlier in the year. We looked at it, just recently. Like I said, they played one game already today against Speedway, and I'm kind of shocked on how they scheduled them. Like, well,
why? That was the girls' game.
A girls' game.
Yeah,
girls' game. Okay,
the girls played Speedway today.
Okay.
Yes.
So the boys didn't play Speedway.
Yeah,
it was the girls.
no, it was the girls.
Okay.
Yeah.
I apologize.
That's fine. That's fine.
That was my mistake. But we look at the Indian schedule. They have obviously conference games, and they have their non-conference games. I'm not sure what the Athenians' record is.
6-3.
6-3. So they're playing really good basketball. Mm-hmm. And
Western Boone, I believe, is 5-3. So they're right there together.
And if Crawfordsville can hang on tonight, like I said, not only will they win the Sugar Creek Classic, but they also play. They play on the 19th. They're playing at home against Southmont, so they've already beaten North Montgomery twice this year. Yeah. Now they have a chance to play. They have a chance to play Southmont for the county championship game. So that will be.
Well, let's see. North and South played early in the season. It could be for us, yeah, but I'm not sure who won that. I believe North won that first game. I'm not real sure. Hey, Rick, who won the North-South game earlier in the year? South won it in overtime. Okay, I just checked with Coach Wellover. South did win the first game in overtime against North, so that game will be for the county championship.
And Crawfordsville still has a chance to play for a Sagamore Conference championship, I believe.
They're going to be right there this year if they just keep playing the way they're playing.
Yep, they've. I think their only 3 losses have been to Greencastle, Park Heritage. And I'm not sure who the other loss they had to. I just know those 2 right off the bat.
Yeah. Pick that up.
We'll get that for you.
See what I can do here.
Fans in college basketball, our Wabash College Little Giants travel to Oberlin. They remain undefeated in the North Coast Athletic Conference with a 7-0 record. Their overall record is 12-1. They beat Oberlin 86-50. You might want to check them out. They're very, very good. And the price is right. There is no charge to watch Wabash College basketball.
Are you only going to play with that way?
Looks like and for those of you who are also watching the NFL playoffs, the Indianapolis Colts with a 21-7 victory over the Houston Texans down in NRG Stadium. And the Colts will advance to the divisional round next Sunday as they will travel to Kansas City to take on Pat Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. So we look at both games. Obviously, the Colts are one of the hottest teams in football right now. They started off the season 1-5, and Andrew Luck told his team, "Hey, don't panic. We'll be all right." And now they're on their way to a hopefully a division championship game and a AFC division championship game, and hopefully whoever they play in the AFC championship game. So definitely be big to watch the Indianapolis Colts and root for those guys hard this playoffs. Also, the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys are going to be starting here really soon. They'll be in the NFC wildcard game. The winner of that game will take on Reading will take on the New Orleans Saints, so that'll be a big game for both division teams there. So if you've been watching the playoffs, NFL playoffs, it's kind of the rundown what's going on there. We turn our attention back here to Crawfordsville High School.
I got that third loss for you. We lost to West Lafayette. A very good West Lafayette team, yes.
Yeah, I was here. I remember doing the PA for that game. Yeah, West Lafayette, very good West Lafayette team. Started the third quarter here, and Athenians hold a 24-20 lead. See what the Athenians can do this second half. See if they can find a way to get a big lead and carry this one away. For Western Boone, they gotta. For Western Boone, it's more about them being able to fight the press and score. And here's Stoudemire over to Spencer with Schallenberger over the Young. Spencer right again. And Schallenberger goes up, and his basket is good. Here's
they're 1-3-1. We can get that's right where we want it. See down low, Jesse.
Jesse Johnson's basket's good.
They get it to him. He's got about 8 inches on that young man.
3-point attempt here. Lucas Morton, and that's going to be good.
Lucas Morton.
Here's
Johnson
Hall's basket is good. Count the foul. See who that foul's on.
That's Cortez Stoudemire.
Foul's going to be on Cortez Stoudemire.
It's his second.
Jesse Johnson Hall at the line to complete the N1. And unable to
That's
complete
our first
the
free
N1.
throw shot tonight.
Cortez Stoudemire for 3. And he gets fouled beyond the 3-point line. He's going to go on and shoot 3.
There's a late whistle. I thought maybe it'd be after the shot.
Personal foul on Crawfordsville's number 11, Karsten Williamson. That's his second foul, team's first.
Karsten's second foul.
To shoot 3 shots. Cortez Stoudemire.
First free throw is good from Cortez Stoudemire. Second free throw attempt is good. A chance to tie it up here.
Yeah, nice looking shot. Good form there.
And tie ball game. Here's Kellerman for 3, and it's 3-1 basket in and out. So Western Boone a chance to take the lead here. Be their first lead of the game if they can connect with the basket. Stoudemire. Schallenberger's basket's good. The Western Boone Stars take a 2-point lead, their first lead of the ball game. Here's Kellerman over to Williamson.
Oh, yeah.
Foul. Foul's going to be on Spencer Wright.
First foul on Western Boone's number 21, Spencer Wright. His second foul, team second.
Second foul on Spencer Wright. Second team foul of this second half. Here's Williamson. Kellerman thought about it. Here's Johnson Hall. His basket is no good. And Saunders. Maybe we'll get a quick turnover in the basket. Got an official timeout. Looks like we have a push timeout. A little bit of
about 3 bodies went down there.
A little bit of sweat on the floor there. Hopefully no one. Peyton Young. 3-point attempt here from Stoudemire, and it's off the mark. Schallenberger. Not the basket on the foul.
Personal foul on Crawfordsville's number 11, Williamson. His third foul.
That's his third.
Going to the line to shoot one shot, Patrick Schallenberger.
Patrick Schallenberger. Unable to hit the free throw. And a foul.
Personal foul.
Lucas Morgan, that's his first foul tonight.
His first foul. Team's third.
The Indians had an 11-point lead before the half, and now they trail by 2 points.
Yeah, they've been outscored 12-6 in this quarter. Only 3 minutes have gone by.
Here's a 3-point attempt from Kellerman. 3-point basket's good from Will Kellerman. Count the basket and the foul.
Personal foul on Crawfordsville, number 20, Will Kellerman. His first foul, team's third, going to the line. For the Stars, Patrick Schallenberger.
Schallenberger on the line to complete the animal.
He has become a force in this quarter.
Unable to hit a free
8
throw.
points. But he can't make a free throw. He's 0 for 2.
Saunders. Basket's good from Cameron Saunders. The Athenians with a 35-34 lead. And a charging foul on number 12, Peyton Young.
Here's first.
Number 12, Peyton Young. His first foul, team's fourth.
Coach Looklider's giving Peyton Young some grief here for costly charge. Here's Trey Scorza. Will Williamson. Here's Johnson Hall. Basket's good. The Athenians with a 37-34 lead. Stoudemire goes inside. Basket's good from Cortez Stoudemire. The Athenians. Ball's intercepted, and it's going to be Spencer Wright's layup is good. Western Boone regains the lead. 3-point basket here from Kellerman, and it's Cameron Saunders. There goes the Athenians. Here's Williamson. Fouled.
Looks like
That's
he was
a Wright's
pointing
foul.
at Trey. Yes, he was. It's Trey's second foul.
His second foul, team's fourth.
Looks like with 30, Anthony Gonzalez. Looks like Western Boone has number 5, Adam Pratt, into the game. Here's Young over to Schallenberger. 3-point basket attempt here from Spencer Wright. Schallenberger.
4 points, Patrick Schallenberger.
Here's Scorza.
Good look.
Here's Anthony Gonzalez. That was a good look.
Yes, it was. Gonzo made a move to the basket, and Cam saw him out of his corner of his eye and gave him the ball in the basket.
Schallenberger's hook shot is short. Here's Saunders over to Gonzalez. Here's Scorza. Well, there a little bit of contact there, but
yeah.
Peyton Young's basket's off the mark. So tried to spin his way in and unable to get the layup attempt. Jesse Johnson. Basket's good from Jesse Johnson Hall. And Western Boone has not done a great job being able to defend Jesse Johnson Hall. Here's Stoudemire. Been a big threat from three-point lane here over to Spencer Wright. Here's Pratt. Schallenberger thought about it. Hadn't been able to hit a free throw. Over to Stoudemire. Oh, and it's stolen away. Pick block by Trey Scorza. Here's Trey with the 2-on-1. Over to Gonzalez. It's out of bounds. It's going to be Athenian basketball. Good defense there by the Athenians. And that was Trey Scorza. Looks like number 11. Number 11. Carson Williams is jumping back in for the Athenians. Athenians with a 3-point lead here with 29.5 seconds left here in the third. That's going to be out of bounds off the hands of Saunders. And Scores is going to check back into the game for Williamson. Here's Young with 20 seconds left here in the third. Spencer Wright.
Schallenberger.
Trey Scorza. Three-point basket's no good. And from the end of the third quarter, the Athenians lead 43-42. Tightly contested ball game here at Crawfordsville High School in the championship game of the Sugar Creek Classic.
Well, a little trouble with Patrick Schallenberger. He had a big quarter. He had 12 in that quarter.
Yeah, the Athenians need to figure out how can they, and like you said, Rouse doesn't have a problem with dishing it down the Johnson Hall.
Right.
I mean, 9 times out of 10, he's going to make that. He's going to make that layup from 2 feet away from the basket. The problem is for the Athenians as a backcourt, with their guards, they got to be able to find a way to.
8 minutes left to decide. Will Western Boone win their fourth Sugar Creek Classic, or the Athenians win their third Sugar Creek Classic? Get on your feet. Let's get this last quarter rolling.
And it's just going to be this fourth quarter is going to determine. Yep. You got to be able to play all 8 minutes.
8 minutes, and you're exactly right, Deontay.
Play all 8 minutes.
Going to go down to the wire.
Deans with a 2-point lead. Here's Williamson. They're going to get something set up here. Johnson Hall. Trey Scorza with the rebound.
Good offensive rebound by Trey.
Scorza over to Johnson Hall. Good ball movement here by the Athenians, but they have to get something set up. Athenians been able to hold that ball for the last minute and 15,
this is
seconds.
their shuffle offense where they move the ball, cut every time you pass. Got to cut her down, coming up.
And it's going to be in and out of the
That's
hands
what you
of
don't want to
Scorza.
do. Turn the ball over. Not in that because you're not looking. You're looking to get a shot, but it's a good shot you're looking for.
And it's going to be picked away. Here's Trey Scorza. By behind the back move from Anthony Gonzalez. The Athenians with a 3-point lead. Out of bounds, it's going to be Western Boone basketball. Crawfordsville with a 45-42 lead. They held the ball. I think if we look at time of possession, Crawfordsville has got to have the number there in time of possession. They've been able to hold the ball. 3 points up there from Spencer Wright. It's off to find the iron. Spencer Wright had a chance to tie the game. Here's Johnson Hall. Goes up for a layup and goes back up and one. Get an easy basket from Johnson Hall. Athenians lead by 5. And the Athenians. And in and out of the hands of Stoudemire. Here comes Anthony Gonzalez. His layup is off the mark. Anthony Gonzalez.
Into Stoudemire.
Dr. Stellenberg's basket is good.
Timeout, Western Boone.
Timeout Stars. Now I think if Gonzalez would have had that free throw there, if Gonzalez would have had that basket there, then maybe Coach Licklider calls a timeout to maybe get his team back in the groove of things. But as for the Athenians, they have a 3-point lead. They're going to come out of the timeout with the ball. The Athenians going to come out of timeout with the ball. From here on out, it's all about scoring. I think Coach Pierce is going to try to. Excuse me, I can't. The hiccups here. I think the Athenians are going to come out with the timeout, and Coach Pierce is getting his guys, in the rhythm here. He's telling them, hey, don't rush shots, get back on defense, play press defense. Looks like they were trying to play that down here the last Western Boone possession, and the goal is the Athenians have to be able to utilize Jesse Johnson Hall. He's a big man. Like you said, he got 8 inches over. He's roughly what we believe. Yeah. He's got about 8 inches over any of these players out here.
Yeah, well, Stoudemire, and then 1-3-1, and again the guy down low is Stoudemire, and he's looks to me like he's probably the shortest one on their team right now, and that's what you want to do is to get it down to him. We were having success early.
Athenians look like they might go back to that shuffle.
Now they're looking to get it to Jesse. High-low here.
A little bit of passing here. Jesse Johnson goes up for a layup, and his basket's good. Got the basket and the foul from Jesse Johnson.
Patience. That's what you need right here with that. If stay in that, we can score just about every time down. There's no way that once he gets it in there.
Johnson Hall shooting and 1.
Johnson Hall at the line to shoot the and 1. And basket's good. I'll tell you what, outside of school, I actually, I personally know Jesse Johnson, and we play pick up all the time. And whenever him and I are on the different teams, they're all like, "Hey, Deonta, you have to guard Jesse." I'm like, "No way!"
Yeah.
And Young's baskets off the mark. But, yeah, they're like, hey, you got to guard Jesse. I'm like, man, this guy's going to take me to town if I try to guard him.
Yeah.
Here, Saunders. Saunders thought about it, but I think the Athenians just are trying to stall some time here and get a basket. They have 4 minutes left here in the ball game. Their chance to win their third Sugar Creek Classic championship. Here's Williamson. His basket's off, and it's going to be picked up by Schallenberger. And a charging foul on Peyton Young. With a 50-44 lead here over the Stars with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left here in this one. Here's Williamson over to Scorza. Johnson Hall making a move, and Johnson Hall's back is good. Jesse Johnson Hall.
He came out of there 1-3-1 and had Snellenberger on him, and he still scored. He's in his zone right now, maybe.
He's found a way to defeat it. He says, hey, these guys are short. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem going up against these guys. And showing that he's been able to, make layups.
Right.
And it's picked off from Saunders.
So Cam's paying a little more attention to Snellenberger right now on the inside. That's what he needs to do.
Here's Scorza over to Gonzalez. Or Saunders. Over to Williamson. Scorza. And it's picked off by Peyton Young. He's going to get fouled.
It's Trey's third tonight.
Personal foul on Crawfordsville's number 12, Trey Scorza.
Connor Hull back in the game for the Western Big Stars. Here's Stoudemire. And Lucas Morton for three, and it's off the mark.
He's Kim in control. Yeah, good.
Athenians will call timeout.
Deontay, I've been meaning to do something all evening. I had forgotten about it. I'd like to do it right now. Shout out to our junior varsity basketball team.
Yes.
They went down to South and had the JV Sugar Creek Classic down there, and they come away victorious. They beat North in the first game. I didn't get the score on that, but they beat South in the championship game 72-46, and they ran their season record to 10 wins and 0 losses.
Congratulations to
year.
the junior varsity Athenian basketball team. You know, those young group, and they're definitely on the come up.
Yeah.
So congratulations to those guys picking up their Sugar Creek Classic championship win down there at Southmont earlier today. So hopefully the varsity can do the same.
Yes, they got 2:19 to go, and they are up, 8?
Yep. Tightly contested.
And they have possession of the ball.
This game going into half was tightly contested. It was tightly contested. A lot of back and forth.
Yes, that's a whole game.
3-point baskets, 2-point baskets, 2-point, 3-point. It seems like if Crawfordsville can hold on for these next 2 minutes and come away with a Sugar Creek Classic title. Looks like Western Boone's playing the press.
We're trying. We got this. This is the thing that can really mess things up for a defense. Quick movements, quick cuts, hard cuts.
They were just holding the ball. truthfully, the Athenians. And a foul.
Lucas Morton's second foul. Sixth on the team, so the next foul. That is a seventh. Yes, we are going to the line for 1-1.
Kellerman going to the line. First free throw is good. Kellerman.
What you got to do right there.
Substitution.
Handle the pressure and hit free throws.
Crawfordsville with a 10-point lead. Stoudemire. Spencer Wright. His basket is good.
Basket by Spencer Wright.
Indians with a 54-46 lead here. With a minute left here in the ball game, they're looking to just hold the ball.
A minute left. We have to just handle the ball and hit free throws now.
A lot of passing here.
We did not do it.
And there's a foul.
On Anthony Gonzalez. And it's Gonzo's first foul.
Crawfordsville number 32, Anthony Gonzalez. His first foul, team 6.
Peyton Young checking back in for the Stars.
Personal foul on Crawfordsville, number 34, Jesse Johnson Hall. His first foul, team 7.
Stoudemire at the line. First free throw attempt is good.
Stoudemire is at the line.
Beans are 47 seconds away from winning the Shoot Creek Classic. They can hold on here. Stoudemire's second basket is good.
Full court press, as you would expect. Oh, and we throw it away.
Lucas Morton back into the game. Costly turnover here.
Deep three by Lucas.
No good. And Johnson Hall's out.
Number 12, Peyton Young.
Western Boone's number 12, Peyton Young.
It's his third.
Foul, team 8. Shooting bonus for the Athenians, Jesse Johnson Hall.
Johnson Hall at the line. First free throw is good. Hall's second free throw is off. Stoudemire. Stop.
I believe that was on Cam Saunders.
Number 32, Gonzalez. The second foul, team 8. Stoudemire goes to the line to shoot bonus.
Stoudemire's first free throw is good. Crawfordsville with a 5-point lead here. Johnson Hall's fouled. 33 seconds left. 33 seconds even left here in the ball game.
Personal foul on Western Boone's number 21, Spencer Wright. That's his third foul, team's ninth. Jesse Johnson Hall back at the line shooting bonus.
Johnson Hall at the line. It will shoot one in the bonus.
That's not what you wanted to see.
It was
Miss free throws and then give them an open three.
And Western Boone has knocked it down to 2 with 24 seconds left.
30-second timeout.
Well, we said it was going down the one. It's going to go. 24 seconds left. 2-point lead and the ball.
What happens here in this last 24 seconds? Danes had a 10-point lead late here, about a minute left in the fourth. Score is going to go on. He gets fouled.
Personal foul on Western Boone's number 3, Cortez Stoudemire. That's his third foul, team's 10th.
Double bonus coming up for the Athenians.
Trey Squarzak.
They both, Trey.
Double bonus.
First second free throw is good. Timeout Athenians. 18.4 seconds left here in the Sugar Creek Classic.
You may have to put some more back on there. Coach called timeout before they took it out. No, I guess not. We're going to leave it there. Nope. 19.5 seconds. A 3-point lead.
3-point lead, which was at once was a 10-point Athenian lead with about a minute left here in the fourth. And Western Boone, Spencer Wright with a 3 and a couple layups here.
Yep.
Free throws.
Free throws. Stoudemire hit 4 free throws. Stellenbarger had a putback. And Spencer Wright had a 2 and 3. And in that span right there, I think we might have had a basket by Jesse, a free throw by Jesse, and a free throw by Trey.
Here we go. 19 and a half seconds left here. West Boone trails by 3. They'll have the ball. Inbound pass here from
Long 3 by Wright.
Athenians will have the ball.
Rebound by Trey.
He's going to get fouled. He's going to go on. Hopefully he can make both of his free throws.
Yeah. You have to make them now. It's just a lot of concentration here.
Number 4, Patrick Schallenberger. That's the second foul. Trey Scorza back to the line to shoot 2.
He made 1 of 2. First free throw from Scorza is good. Athenians lead by 4. 11 seconds left here. Crawfordsville High School and Coach Bronson Licklider is going to want a timeout. Tightly contested ball game, and as we mentioned already, this was a 10-point Athenian lead with about a minute left in this game. Couple free throws, couple baskets, 2-point baskets from the Stars, and a crucial 3-pointer from Spencer Wright to bring it within 2.
Yeah,
ball within 2 points. Then the foul happens. Jesse Johnson goes to the line, shoots 1 of 2. Makes 1 of his free throws. Western gets the ball back. Misses a 3-pointer. Now we're here, 57-53. Do you think if Scorza hits this next free throw, the game is over? I mean, do you think there's any way that Western Boone can?
Do I think that?
I mean, is there? I mean, there's gotta. You would think if you're Western Boone, if you're Coach Licklider, hey, if he doesn't make this free throw, we're taking it down court. We're going to try to force a 4-point play. Yeah. If they can hit a 3 and a 3 and go to the line.
Yeah.
Only if Scorza can hit this basket. This next basket's off. And the Athenians.
0.7. Gonzo's going to the line. Now I think we've got
Athenians.
Patrick Schallenberger, his 3rd foul. Anthony Gonzalez, shoot 2.
Gonzalez' first free throw's good. And Coach Pierce is going to clear the bench the last 0.7 of seconds. We have Jake Decker, Eddie Heinold, Nate Schrader, Carson Scott, and waiting to come in the game, it's going to be number 44, Ian Hensley. Second free throw is off. And
that is
Crawfordsville Athenians are Sugar Creek Classic champions. A 58-53 victory over the Western Boone Stars.
Well, it's kind of like I thought it was going to be. It's watching them play last night was the only time I've got to see them play, but they look, like they could handle, stay with us. Thing about this.
Try to get Coach Pierce on.
Okay. Thing about this, like I pointed out earlier, Lucas Morton and Spencer Wright combined for about 40 last night, 22 and 18. Tonight, they had 14 total. And you had Stoudemire and Snellenberger come up with 37. We had Jesse Johnson Hall with 20 tonight. Will Kellerman had 18. Trey had 9. Ken had 8. And Gonzo had 3.
Justin Howard. From Western Boone, Patrick Schallenberger. From Western Boone, Cortez Stoudemire. And your tournament MVP is
Jesse Johnson Hall.
One more. Will Cullerman from Crawfordsville made the all-tournament team. Your tournament MVP from
Jesse
Crawfordsville.
Johnson Hall.
She'll be the MVP.
Johnson Hall.
Tournament MVP, Jesse Johnson Hall.
Now, they just announced the all-tournament team.
All-tournament team was selected by
Justin Howard from the South. We got to do Cortez Stoudemire and Patrick Snellenberger from Western Boone, Will Kellerman, and the MVP was from Crawfordsville, and the MVP was Jesse Johnson Hall from Crawfordsville.
Jesse Johnson Hall had played extremely well during this tournament.
Yes, he has.
As the Athenians are getting their festivities after winning the Sugar Creek Classic tournament. It always feels good being a Crawfordsville alumni watching the Athenians win, because when I was here, my senior year, we won the Sugar Creek Classic tournament. I remember being in the pet block and storming the court, and it was definitely the best feeling in the world being able to defeat Southmont.
That was down at South, what?
That was actually
no.
Yes, that was at Southmont.
Right.
Yes, that was at Southmont. We defeated Southmont, and that was a great year to be the Athenian. And it's even now. The Athenians are 7-3 now.
Yes.
And
yes,
I'm not sure. Have we looked ahead on who they're? Do they play next week, or are they?
Yeah, they have a game next Saturday.
So they'll
they've
next
got
Saturday.
Clinton Prairie coming here.
So they have
that's our next game, I believe.
Clinton Prairie Gophers team coming here. I was thinking of Minnesota Gophers for a minute.
Yeah.
We have the Clinton Prairie Gophers team coming here next Saturday. I will actually be doing PA announcing, so I'll be here for that. We'll follow the Athenians if you're watching on YouTube.
Oh yeah, we'll be here.
We're going to be here for all the home games, and if we can make it to a couple away games, perfect. We'll do everything we can to bring you guys Athenian basketball, and as we're hoping to get a interview from Coach Pierce.
Okay, I guess he's not coming up.
I guess. Okay. So we're not going to do a interview. Mr. Schubert, you have anything else you want to leave us with here?
No, it's a good win for the Athenians, and they've got a good team, strong team. It's going to be fun to watch them all down the stretch, and when they get into these conference games with Tri-West and Danville, those are going to be a lot of fun, because those are teams that they've handled us quite a bit in the last few years.
And those are going to be games that really matter.
Yes.
Because conference games, I mean, then you look for a sectional draw, hopefully.
Yeah.
So hopefully for the Athenians, they continue success later on down the stretch here. So as we leave here, Mr. Mike Schubert, thanks for being here with us tonight.
Pleasure, Deontay. Pleasure working with you.
For those of you tuning in live on on YouTube, final score: Crawfordsville Athenians, Sugar Creek Classic champions, 58-53 victory over the Western Boone Stars. We hope to see you back here next Saturday night, folks. Have a great weekend.
Good night. What a game.